Most beginner traders blow their accounts not because they're dumb, but mainly because they just don't know what they're doing. I've mentored hundreds of traders, and I could almost be 100% and tell you that if you're making one of these three mistakes, you're pretty much sabotaging your success before you even start. I'm Joshua Wheaton, aka 773 Josh, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you guys the top 3 mistakes that most traders actually make, but most importantly how you could actually avoid them. I'm going to keep it very honest in this video, and I want you to know that these are a lot of the mistakes that I personally had to make and that I had to experience the hard part first so that now you don't have to. So the first mistake that most people make is actually trading without a plan. And what I mean when I say this is that most people, they go and watch a few different YouTube videos. They go on TikTok, scroll through TikTok and watch some videos. And initially you get a feeling of like, man, this can't be that hard. Man, this is something that I could do. This is something that's easy. And then they go and just start doing anything. And what I want you to understand is, most importantly, trading without a real strategy is just pretty much gambling. It's you just simply looking at the market and going based off of a good feeling or a pre-assumption of what you believe should happen, but understand that there is a strategy required to be able to make money consistently within the market. And so the way that you actually avoid this is actually learn a strategy, right? Really take the time out to fully understand the strategy, back test the strategy, and stick to it. Back testing simply means, practicing it, using a demo account and doing the strategy over and over and over, looking at old market history to see if this strategy actually plays out in a consistent manner, and simply sticking to the strategy. Some people, they see a strategy that might work for them, they try it out, they take a couple of trades, and if they lose those trades, then they're jumping on to the next strategy. It's not about strategy hopping, you guys. It's about just sticking to something and getting good at that one thing so that you can actually master the strategy to get the results that you're actually looking for. Whether you're using a strategy of price action, smart money concepts, or even just indicators and whatnot, whatever it is that you choose to do, stick to it and master it before moving on and trying too many other things. The second mistake that most people make is over leveraging and risking too much. And I want you to know that this will kill your account very, very fast. A lot of new people get into trading and investing, and they're risking 20 to 30% of their account looking to catch a big move and make a lot of money quickly and fast. But understand that when it comes down to trading and investing, this is not something that you want to have a flip money mentality towards, but this is something that you got to understand is a risk. And within you risking, you have to manage the risk that you're actually making so that you can last in the trading game and not just win. It's not about winning every single day, but it's about lasting. It's about having results that will be able to be prolonged so that you can have longevity success, opposed to a quick big win and then following that up with a quick big loss. This was one of my biggest mistakes when it came down to trading. I was over leveraging. I had a small account and I was risking a lot of money trying to turn that smaller account into a bigger account. You have some people in the trading space and they preach it and they promote, hey, you could flip accounts, you could take $100 accounts, but understand, you guys, for long-term success in trading and investing, this is not the mindset that you want to actually have. Now, to understand how to avoid this, you want to risk no more than 1 to 2% of trade and focus on longevity. Trading is a skill, not a lottery ticket. It's something that you want to be able to get good at so that anytime you want to make some additional income, anytime you got to make something shake, you have a skill that you can always go to get results from and be able to print money out of. The third mistake is not journaling. You must understand that you cannot grow what you can't track. Most people, they start to take trades and they're just winning, they're losing, but they never really start to realize or understand why they're losing. And it's because they're not tracking their losses. They're not going back and realizing what the market did in reaction to cause the loss so that they actually can learn from it. So to avoid this mistake, you want to journal your trades. You want to track your entries, track your exits, track your results, and understanding that you just simply tracking your results is literally going to separate you from 95% of the traders who are literally just trading off of emotion, feeling, or desperation, wanting to get some money out of the market. When you're able to have a list of figuring out what doesn't work, then you could pinpoint exactly what does work and focus more on the things that are working for you. The truth is, trading is simple, not easy. And if you keep making these mistakes, you'll stay stuck. I know this because this is exactly where I was before I finally got my hands on the right education, community, and mentorship. And that is when everything changed for me, because at that point I was no longer playing a guessing game. I was no longer consuming a bunch of information and a bunch of different strategies from social media and YouTube, and I was able to really just hone in and focus on one thing and learn things in one manner so that I could actually get the results quicker. I was able to follow people who had the success that I want. So not only did I want to make this video for those individuals who wanted to understand some mistakes that most people make so you don't make those mistakes, but if you are someone watching this video and you're very serious and looking to, really learn trading and take your journey to the next level, you guys, I've built a community over the past 5 years because I know the things that I struggle with, and I know that, I never really had an environment of support. I never really had an environment of people who also traded as well. I came from an environment of people who didn't even really know trading existed, and if you showed them that existed, they still probably wouldn't even believe it. And so in order to get long-term success and in order to really get the results that you want, understand the proper education is going to be important. Being around people who are able to support you, guide you, and assist you is going to be very important. And last but not least is mentorship. And so right now, you guys, I want to give you the opportunity to be able to join my community of traders, investors, and entrepreneurs, where we literally have a step-by-step educational curriculum for everybody to learn and understand exactly what they need from a beginner standpoint, then getting into becoming an expert, and then getting the advanced information that you really need. And not only just that, we have tools, strategies, and resources and live sessions where you guys could not only take the information that you needed to write down and take the basic note of, but we have live sessions where you could actually start to visualize the strategies being implemented so that you can duplicate it in your own trading success. And last but not least, you'll be personally connected with myself in our community where you guys could collaborate with other like-minded traders, having the opportunity to really just show them your chart, show them what you see, and you having the ability to see what they see within the market. And we have additional tools to help those beginners start to earn money while they're really learning things, so you guys could leverage and take advantage of signals and things like that. So if you're ready to take things to the next level, click my mentorship link in the description box below, and let's skip the guesswork together and really run things up.
Nowadays all of my enemies wanna be friends.